Tragic news coming in from Rajouri in Jammu and Kashmir. There was an encounter and we've lost 2 army officers in the line of duty. They've sacrificed their life while remember that this literally war on terror that's still on in Jammu and Kashmir. In total, 4 army personnel, including 2 officers, have died in action, and encounter is still underway. This is Rajouri, which is in Jammu region. Security forces have cordoned the area. For those who may not understand the topography of the area, Rajouri has a massive forest belt and a mountainous range. These are the images of the 2 young officers who we have lost, who have been killed in action while they were battling terrorists in Rajouri. What a terrible tragedy that's taken place. 2 young officers who've lost their life while they were battling these extremists. And a reminder that the situation is definitely still precarious in Jammu and Kashmir. The encounter had been on since yesterday, and now the images that we are putting out. And remember, this is only after, with confirmation coming in, that the families of these officers have been first informed. And now that their identities have been confirmed and are in public domain, that's when we have also put it out. You know, at a point like this, to remember, while it is a moment of pride that our officers are on the ground, but it's a terrible loss for the family, and we thank them for the service for this country. Sunil Ji Bhatt. Sunil, can we put out their names of these young officers so the country knows and remembers those army personnel, 4 army personnel who've been killed in action fighting jihadists in Rajouri? Sunil, yes, go ahead. Sunil, can we put out the names of the officers and the army personnel and what exactly happened in Rajouri? Is the encounter still on?
Well, Pooja, operation is still on here in the forest belt of Kalakot in Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, there was a massive search and cordon operation that was launched by the security forces on Sunday. And yesterday, in the morning, the security forces were successful in establishing a contact with the terrorists, and then a fierce encounter broke out between the security forces and the terrorists. Unfortunately, in this encounter, we have lost 4 of our brave hearts. That includes 2, captain rank officers, 1 JCO, and 1 soldier. We are, reporting on this matter with all sensitivity. That's why I'm not, talking about the names of these army personnel who have attained martyrdom in this, anti-terror operation. But Pooja, this operation once again, highlights the fact that these twin border districts, Rajouri and Poonch, have become the hotbed of terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, because in the last couple of years, many encounters have taken place here, many terror attacks have taken place here, and it seems that Pakistan is now focusing on the revival of terrorism in the hilly belt of Jammu region, be it Rajouri, be it Poonch, be it Riasi district. And this is a very difficult area to operate in, because these areas are surrounded by mountains, there is dense vegetation, and there are dense forests, so it becomes difficult to carry out anti-terror operations. And that is why it seems that Pakistan is trying to...
You made a very important point. Remember, Kashmir Valley has suffered terrorism, and whole of Jammu and Kashmir for over 3 decades. But it's now the terrorist shifting strategy to a more peaceful areas in Rajouri, which are also border areas with Pakistan. But it's also, remember, forest belt, which are very difficult to get into. We have lost 4 army personnel, 2 young officers. Their images on the screen as well. Our prayers, our wishes with the families of these 2. It's a terrible loss. They've been killed in action, but it's a reminder of what our armed forces continue to do to battle and keep away the terrorists, so each one of us are living a safe life. Sunil Ji Bhatt, thank you very much for now.